Radyo Katipunan is now online. See our live feed on facebook.com/Radyo Katipunan. Check out our Instagram and our Twitter at Radyo Katipunan and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Radyo Katipunan FM for more exclusive content.
Katipunan.
Bakit ang mahal ng bili?
Kailangan ba
Bakit
talagang
laging
ganito?
traffic
May freedom of speech?
Saan?
Marami tayong mga tanong.
Ba tayo laban sa
Bakit
fake
ganito?
news? Ba makaiwas
Bakit ganyan?
ang pag-asa pa bang
Mga tanong tungkol sa bayan at sa buhay.
Ano nga ba ang gawa ng kabataan?
May solusyon nga ba? Sino ang may
para
sagot?
kanino ba talaga ang gobyerno?
At sino ang magtatanong? Huwag mag-alala! We got you! Dahil dito, bawal ang dead air. Sa Nagtatanong Lang. Kasama si J.R. Santiago, isang guro, public speaker at dating public servant na walang takot na magtatanong para sa mga sagot na dapat nating malaman sa tulong ng ating mga eksperto, leader at tayong mga mamamayan. Kasagutang para sa atin at para sa bayan. Nagtatanong Lang, ang bago mong public service program dito sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Tuwing Huwebes ng gabi, makiosyoso, makidiskurso at makialam. Dahil ang tamang tanong may swak na solusyon. Nagtatanong Lang.
Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
You pick it, we play it. This is Request 879.
On Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Join Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle as he delivers to us the preachings of the Sunday's Gospel that's awe-inspiring yet easy to understand and appreciate. Let us all listen to the Word of God here on The Word Exposed on Air. Only on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
We stand on a hill between the earth and sky. Now all is still where the yawless colors fly. Our course is run and the setting sun ends Ateneo's day. Eyes are dry at the last goodbye. This is the Ateneo way. Merry for you, for your white and blue. We pray you keep us merry, constantly true. We pray you keep us merry, faithful to you.
Listen to music that uplifts the soul. Follow Jescom PH on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer. Calling on all young male professionals. Do you wish to live an extraordinary life? Are you tired of the routine and mundane and long for a dynamic, adventurous, and even dangerous life? Do you wish to make your life count and hope to make an impact long after you're gone? Do you wish to live a life of service to society, to country, and to dear Mother Earth? Then you are the one we are looking for. Consider the Society of Jesus. Join the church's gallant army and turn your world upside down. Call the Jesuits Vocations Promotions Team 426-6101, local 3406. Once again, 426-6101, local 3406.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Coming up next, ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog, lipat na Blue Eagle, kaning giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
They've been behind every exam week, every thesis defense, and every milestone along the way. As they grow into thinkers, leaders, and changemakers, we are right there with them, listening, learning, and leading. This is your space, your voice, your story, where parenthood, purpose, and community come together on air. This is ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action. Listen in, laugh with us, and journey alongside fellow Ateneo parents as we share stories of service, solidarity, and the magic in everyday parenting. ASPACes, your story, your voice, your space. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Hi everyone, my name is Nick Santos and I am an artist under Holland's Media Entertainment and I will be singing the song Kay Tagal Kitang Hinintay. Ito yung isa sa pinakabagong na-release po sa aking Spotify. You may follow me there. Kay Tagal Kitang Hinintay, original by Sponge Cola.
Hawakan mo ang aking kamay at tayong dalawa'y maghasik ng kaligayahan. Bitawan mong unang salita, ako ay handa nang tumapak sa lupa. Tapos na ang paghihintay, nandito ka na, oras ay huli. Sambit na ng iyong mga labi, parang isang panaginip ang muling mapagbigyan. Oh, oh, oh. Tayo'y muling magkasama. Ang dati ay baliwala. Ang dati ay baliwala. Ang muling mapagbigyan. Oh, oh, oh. Tayo'y muling magkasama. Ang dati ay baliwala. Panatag ang kalooban ko at ika'y kapiling ko na. Okay, tagal kitang hinintay. Okay, tagal kitang hinintay. Thank you po.
It's Nick Santos from Holland's Media Entertainment. Welcome to ASPACes, people. This is episode 21. Tama ba? We're episode 21. And of course, I'd like to say good afternoon to my co-host here. Hi there, Press Andrew.
Good
How are you
afternoon.
doing?
Yeah, doing well, doing fine.
Thank you for the turon. Riza, yes, our co-parent.
Yes.
Maraming salamat. We're gonna eat this later kasi it might stain our teeth. May ube pala to. Thank you so much, Nix, for opening our show. That was such an inspiring music. Ayan, so welcome to the show natin and welcome also. Actually, dalawa yung guests natin. They're very, very young. They're like our kids, ano? So we started with Irene. Irene is a current United President of Rotaract Club of QC Media Tech. And she completed her Cambridge IGCSE through independent learning. Currently, you're working pala as a, what's this? Currently working student, studying pre-university study and decided ESL as well, working with Britannia International Academy. Welcome to the show, Irene Jen Legeza. Hi there.
Hello po. Good morning. Good afternoon,
Good
actually.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
On there, Mike. Ayan. How are you, Irene? How was your journey to Ateneo? I believe you walked, ano?
Yes po. I walked around like 10 minutes. 10
Oh,
minutes.
you did?
Yes po, kasi na traffic.
Nabot mo yung traffic. Oo.
Yes,
Kahit
po.
dito sa loob ng Ateneo, traffic tayo,
Yes.
right? Kaya sabi ko 1 p.m. para wala pa yung traffic. Kasi pag umabot ka ng mga 1:20, 1:30, ayan, marami ka nang makakasabay niyan. How are you, Nix? Kamusta yung preparation mo for this show today?
Doing great po kahit medyo busy nung nakaraan.
Yes, oo. Kamusta? How was your experience? I mean, yung preparation for the songs that you did kanina. Kasi this is live, di ba? So, hindi ka naman napuyat.
Hindi naman po. Actually, chill nga lang po kasi nakaka-relax po yung environment po sa labas.
Oh, yes,
Pag napapatingin
that's
po sa
right.
bintana.
Daw, that's really true. Kaya kami ni Pres Andrew, kahit na nakakaantok dapat itong oras na to. Oras ng siesta to, di ba? Especially for not so young ones. But because of the view, we really enjoy doing this. So, our topic for today, Pres Andrew, is about women empowerment, di ba? I mean, as young as they are, pero they're very, masipag, di ba? And should I say, successful na sa kanilang mga careers. So, let's start off with Nix. May tatanong daw si Pres Andrew. Kasi,
I was about to say nga, dihado ako dito. I'm all girls. I don't think I can get a word in edgewise.
But you have a daughter, so you could actually relate to us.
That's why I say I can't get a word in edgewise. No, it's great to have young talent and male or female, but more so female, to make your mark here in the world. Your area is music.
Yes po.
And I'm sure a lot of parents as well as students are very interested to know your journey. I mean, I'm sure all of us have gone through our years with a lot of music in it. Whenever we feel down or we feel brokenhearted or feel happy, we always sing. And sometimes the songs that we hear seem to embody all of our feelings. So, mas enjoy natin. So, but, how is it making original music?
Actually, masaya rin kasi lagi ako nasa bahay. So parang pag may nararamdaman ako, ginagawa ko siyang, parang siya yung journal ko. Tapos,
okay.
that's why pagka nagsulat ako ng song, may kasama ng tono, tsaka may chords na rin kasama, may music na kasama. Kasi parang siya yung nagiging output ng nararamdaman ko. So kung ano yung maging tono niya, kasi ganun rin yung ganun yung nararamdaman ko that day. So kung tunog malungkot or masaya, kasi that's exactly how I feel nung sinusulat ko po yung song.
That's nice. So yung kinanta mo kanina kay Tagal Kitang Hinintay, is that an original song?
Original po siya by Sponge Cola po.
Sponge Cola. Sponge Cola pala yun. I don't know. Pero later on, you're gonna sing your original song, right?
Yes, I have original song.
And all your songs are, nasaan ba siya? Sa Spotify?
In all major music platforms po. Pati po sa
Wow.
mga TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, lahat po.
That's really nice. Pagka talagang music, masayang kwentuhan. I believe Irene is also a singer. I heard you sang few times, but today we're gonna focus about, your journey naman, being a Rotaract, diba? Being a president. So how is it? How challenging is it, Irene?
Actually, I would say that it is quite challenging, especially if you are also a student. And you have to balance po studying at the same time, planning mga projects that you want to conduct, doing mga research analysis kung what community should we do these projects at. So parang if you are not passionate or if you do not love what you do po, it is gonna be challenging. It's gonna be of a burden. But for me kasi po, I find it, I feel like it's one of my passions as well to serve and then through Rotaract po gagawin. So, ayun po.
So who encouraged you to join Rotary?
Actually, it's somewhat a cascading of other events. Cascading of other events po. Parang, at first, as soon as I turned 18, it was something na like, as soon as I turned 18, I wanted to do something with my life. Not just sitting at home studying, because as I said po na, self-study po my entire high school. So I was just stuck at home or doing activities with my friends. But my friends were from elementary pa, ganon. I wanted to expand my horizon. And then I met certain people like si President Merrick Mara, who's the current Rotary President of Quezon City Mediatek. And he endorsed me sa president of last year, si Pres Zay Lagutin. And then after that, the rest is history. And now I'm here po. Ayun po.
Oh, and you look happy naman with what you're doing.
Yes po, it is very fulfilling. So there's a smile always imprinted on my face.
That's really great. Si ano naman, I'm sure si Nix also a member, di ba, of the club. Ayan. So who encouraged you naman to join and what made you join Nix sa club na to?
Before po ako mapadpad sa
Is it
Rotary,
Naka-on na
yes
ba?
po,
Okay.
through direct mic. nila.
Okay. Alright.
Before that, nagmi-mission na po ako. Punta po kami sa mga katutubo, tinutulungan po namin sila, papadala po ako ng mga seeds sa kanila. Kasi ultimo kahit na farmer na raw sila, wala raw silang seeds. So alam ko yung, so may mga connection po ako rito sa Quezon City na sa City Hall na napagkukuha na po noon. And usually po sa mga small churches po yung tinutulungan po namin. So meron po akong Christian band, yung Ago Band. So we help them raise funds through some concerts sa mga churches nila, kung ano po yung kailangan nila. And we never asked something in back. So talagang yun, ginagawa namin dahil masaya po kami.
Wow, ang laki ng mga puso nyo. Grabe. Kasi you guys are very young, pero ang iniisip nyo yung community, other people, di ba? Ang iba kasi iniisip nila sarili lang eh. They don't want to share what they have. They don't want to share their talents, diba? Or even their time, or even their treasure. Pero kayo, nandito na kayo sa kumbaga, sa stage na you want to help other people. Was there a time in your life na parang, I don't want to do this anymore, pagod na ako, just wanna, chill lang at home? Irene?
Actually, in all honesty po, as soon as I became president po, I didn't realize how challenging it would actually be, especially to balance all of your other responsibilities in school, at work, and in community outreaches. So I would say recently, actually, parang nababurn out ako kasi parang ang daming mga activities, we want to help as many people, but then we realize we're just one person. We need a team, but then mahirap if your team is not as active as you are, ganon. So I would say parang recently, but I've learned to go back from the start and ask myself, why was I doing this in the first place? And then parang the spark enlightened again, and I want to continue what I'm doing. Even if it's nakaka-burnout, nakaka-stress, I know that it'll benefit a lot of people. So keep going, ayun po.
That's really good. That's very important, di ba? In everything that we do. Si Pres Andrew nga here, alam mo ilang years na yan nandito sa Ateneo and still here, di ba? Serving the community, not asking for anything in return. Kami, we're doing this voluntarily because we want to serve as well, especially the parents, giving advice, inspiring them. So now, you guys are here to empower women, di ba? More. What about you, Nix? I believe, married ba? Tama ba? Married ka na? You have a kid? Talaga?
Oh.
Ilan na your kids?
Dalawa po.
Dalawa na. Okay, but glowing ka pa rin. Paano mo na-inspire? Or sila ba yung nakaka-inspire sa career mo? Your kids or your family?
Actually, di ko po alam kung paano ko po na-manage, pero siguro I have hearts for those, pero namamanage ko na lang po rin. Hiniwalay ko yung personal sa family, sa business, sa career, and then dun sa ginagawa po namin. So parang, even kami ng husband ko po is merong problem po rin sa amin, internal, sa closed door. Hindi po namin siya nadadala sa labas. So parang yun na po yung setup po namin. And ginagawa na po rin namin siya before pa po kami kasal po nun. Kaya parang normal na po sa amin siya na tumulong po din pag kami tumawag po sa amin. Ganyan.
Your husband ba is also a member of a band?
Yes po.
I mean, nasa ano rin ba? Sa Hollands din ba?
Wala po.
Wala.
Pero meron po kasi siyang work po na iba.
Ibang work. Okay. Kung nakikinig mo siya or nanonood ngayon, would you like to say something to your husband and to your kids?
Hello po. Hello. Kasi ayan, pagoda pa po siya kasi galing po sila sa vacation ng company.
Wow.
Galing po sila
okay.
Boracay, kaya nagpapahinga
Galing silang
pa po.
Boracay. Sarap naman. Sana all, di ba? Well, at least, di ba, balanse. Di ba? And so, who takes care of your kids pag wala ka?
Siya din po.
Siya din. So, siya ngayon yung yayo. Bantay bata,
Yes po.
163 siya. How old are your kids?
2 years old po, tapos yung panganay po is 7.
7. Bata pa sila. They're very, very young. Oo.
They are young.
They're very young. I mean, that age, nakaka-stress yan. Kasi yan yung time namang malilikot sobra, di ba? Especially the 2-year-old kid. So, hindi ka ba nababaliw minsan,
Dahil po nagwo-work ako sa gabi, minindset ko na yung sarili ko po na i-train sila to be independent din. Like for example, especially yung panganay ko po, mas responsible po siya. Even 7 years old pa lang po, ang dami na po niyang alam gawin sa bahay. Kaya niyang magwalis, kaya niyang magbantay, magpalit ng diaper.
Galing.
Sobrang although makikita niyo po yung kulit niya as a kid, pero yung mga ginagawa po niya is parang responsible kuya na po.
Ay, ang cute naman. You really trained your panganay well. That's very good. At least, panatag loob mo, di ba? When you're not at home, somebody's taking care of your bunso. That's really good. Kung may message ka man for your panganay, ano yun? Kung meron ka gusto sabihin sa kanya.
Ayun, Kuya Labs, ayan, thank you so much for taking care kay Baby Labs, kay Aliana. Ayan, so patuloy ka lang mag-aral. At magsipag sa sa school mo and enjoy lang. Ayun, bawas konti cellphone tsaka
Bawas
TV pag
konti
weekdays.
Oh, okay. So dun siya bumabawi kasi.
Yes po. Kaya minsan po parang nakakakonsensya po kapag pagka binabawalan ko minsan magbabad sa TV.
Oh, yes. Oo. Kasi the responsibilities na ginagawa niya as panganay. Yeah. Well, you'll manage. Maybe that's really normal. What about you, Irene? Because I know you're single, but you have siblings who are very active din, di ba, sa Rotary. So, how are you able to balance your life naman? Kasi parang wala ka ng time din for your siblings and for your parents. So, how do you do that?
With my siblings po, kasi they're also homeschooled or they're self-studying, yes. Yung homeschool po namin, it's like independent learning, wala pong tutor, wala pong classmates, so really out of their own kusa. And I really want them to parang have social interactions or, to go outside. To go outside, meet new people, meet new personalities, have new experiences. So what I do is I bring them along sa mga projects ko. Actually, I think a week ago, we went to Lopez, Quezon.
Oh, ano meron sa Lopez?
We did a 7-in-1 project po where we tapped all the areas of focus ng Rotary from education, from community development, and environment. Ganun po. And then I brought my youngest sister, whose name is Alex. I brought her there to come with me. It was actually her first time going to a province. Madami siyang first times when she came with me. We enjoyed it so much that we were in a jeepney. We were riding on the top of the roof of the jeepney. We were riding the motorbike. And then she got 4 buko because she was asking yung locals there. They were so kind. But yun, she was really happy. Hopefully, if you're watching this, Alex. But based on the photos naman, based on what she was saying, na she wants to experience it again with other people. And ayun, when I see that, I get really excited, and it will make me want to bring them along in every other things that I do. Kasi they're really fun to be with, and I really love their company. Kasi they're like my best friends as well. So I tag them along. And with my parents naman po, actually mahirap kasi they're also very busy. Like my dad, he has to go out a lot, very often, and that's usually evenings na he gets to spend time with all of us. Kasi he comes back from home, from work, and then ako naman po, I have classes at the evening, so it's hard for me to spend time with them at the same time. But as long as I see naman them spending time with each other, I already get happy. And I'll just tell them na I will spend time with you guys tomorrow or the next days. Ayun, when I have time. Kasi mahirap talaga if you have classes in the evening, you have activities in the daytime and work.
Yeah,
So
that's
ayun
really
po.
true.
But it's really, it's not a matter of if you have time, because actually nobody has time. Because everyone is so busy, but the real question is, will you make the time? So that's what I'm trying to do, like make the time sa mga priorities, especially family. Ayun.
Yeah, it's really time management, right?
Exactly.
Sandro?
Apo.
Si Sandro has 3 kids, so how are you able? Do you still meet your kids at home? Kasi they're all very busy, di ba?
I have to make an appointment.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I understand. Some classes are at night, some are, and then you've got activities on weekends. So it's it really is trying to make a schedule where you can all join in, where you can spend some time, diba? Especially over a meal, where you can just relax and share things that have happened in your life about during the day or maybe in the past few activities, like the activities that you conduct, ano?
Yeah.
May mga insights sila dyan. Eh.
That's really true.
Yes,
Yeah. Siya, biruin mo siya, nagpapa-appointment mo sa mga kids. Ikaw, you really have to make time. What about you, Nix? Basta sabi mo ba na dumating ka na sa peak of your career kasi you're able na to write your own songs, you have a family na, you're happy with your family, and then you're able to sing, to perform and share your talent? Or meron ka pa bang gustong marating, Nix?
Siguro kung meron man po ako gusto marating, sa music na po. Kasi I can say na sa yung career ko po ngayon, first time kong talagang kumita ng hindi ko ini-expect na kinikita ko ngayon. Kasi hindi naman ganun kaganda yung tinapos ko din. Pero kumbaga achievement na po siya para sa akin, and meron na po rin ako mga achievement din na materially. Siguro ang iniintay ko na lang po talaga for the music is talagang to reach as much po talaga ng mga tao sa Pilipinas, syempre po rin. Ayan na, yung tipo po yung magiging national anthem na siya.
Okay.
So, yun po talaga yung pinaka-dream ko po talaga na one day papanoorin ko to.
Wow, that's nice. So, yung parang kahit saan ka magpunta, kahit saan bar, sa radio station, tinutugtog nila yung kanta mo.
Yes po.
Diba? So far, ilan na ba yung songs na nasulat mo, na-compose mo?
Yung release ko po, meron po ako, I think, 4 po siguro.
4 na. Okay.
Na
And these are all Tagalog ba to? English? Anong mga songs na to?
Meron pong Tagalog, 2 English po.
Wow. So, nasa Spotify na rin siya?
Yes po. And meron po ring upcoming po na i-release po si Holland's Media Entertainment by the end of the month or first week ng November po.
That's amazing. I'm so happy for you, Nix. I mean, nakikita ko kasi nafe-feel ko yung positivity mo whenever magkakasama yung group. Sana you'll be able to spread pa your positivity, especially sa mga bagong artist. Kasi kailangan talaga yon. Oo, di ba? Yung iba talaga magaling pero kulang sa confidence. Pag nakaharap na sa camera, di ba, Arley? Oh, di ba si Arley, confident yan. Ayaw lang mag-join dito. You know what I mean. So I hope you'll be able to mentor din yung mga ibang artists natin para naman mas maging matagumpay din sila, 'di ba?
Sure po.
Oo. Ano pa yung plans mo? So do you plan to continue writing more songs? Ano pa yung balak ni Nix in the next couple of months?
Yung ilalabas po kasi ni Hollins is yung The Best So Far na kanta na sa palagay ko 50% pa lang yung mga nauna at palagay yung 100% ko inupuan talaga mula kaliit-liitan ng detalye sa intro hanggang sa patapos siya. Gusto ko na after nito mahigitan ko yung ilalabas namin. Kung ano yung ginanda ng ilalabas namin by the end of the month. Gusto ko mas maganda pa ron. Yun yung goal ko po lagi. It's either pantayan or mas maganda dapat or mas mataas yung yung standard compared sa nauna.
You're a pop rock singer, di ba?
Yes po, contemporary po.
Contemporary. So halong pop and medyo rock.
Yes po. More on experimental po yung music ko.
Okay. But dati ba, do you still have the same genre? Or dati ba, mahilig ka sa love song or other genre?
Mahilig po ako sa mga male artist.
Male artist? Sino yung favorite artist mo?
Favorite ko po si...
Mahiya siya. Okay lang yan.
Yung Sponge Cola po, isa po sa gusto ko po.
So favorite po talaga si Gail?
Ngayon po, gusto ko po si Blaster, si Zild, si 4 of Spades.
Oh wow, oo, pareho kayo ng anak ko. Okay.
Pero
So, yun yung mga
si Blaster
favorite mo.
po talaga yung tsaka si Zild sa genre ng modern po.
Nice.
Yung gustong-gusto
So
ko.
sila yung nakaka-inspire sa'yo whenever you write songs or whenever you sing?
Hindi po to copy them. Siguro to inspire na gusto ko yung ganito, yung pagka narinig ng tao, alam na ng tao sabayan yung music. Yung gandang-ganda ka na, yung tipong tumitibok yung puso mo pag narinig mo yung musika nila.
Wow.
Gusto ko yung ganun level din. So,
Okay.
china-challenge ko siguro yung sarili ko na mapatibok din yung puso ng mga tao na nakakarinig ng music din.
Yeah,
Na nagawa
that's
ko.
really good. I like that. Okay, si Irene naman. Kasi ito medyo siguro inano mo muna, hininto mo muna yung music career mo, yung singing career mo, and you're focusing on being a leader, women empowerment. What do you think are the skills to be at that level where you are right now? Kasi not everyone can be a president of Rotaract, and not everyone can follow all those, 7 areas of focus. Ang hirap gawin yon. So, paano, ano sa tingin mo, yung meron ka, skills or the abilities that you have for you to be able to, execute all those projects and balance pa in your life?
Okay, that's a very good question po. But when we say skill, for me, I'd like to redirect it into qualities or characters of someone. Parang more deeper, like a deeper version of yourself. And I think it would be yung passion. Like, do you have passion in doing this ba? Is charity work, volunteerism a passion of yours? Because if it is not, then it isn't for you. Do you have a passion of like leading other people into a certain ideology, maybe your advocacies, maybe your values? Kasi when you are a leader, it's not just people will follow you, but they will follow you based off of your own values, and they will also inherit those values from you. Kasi yun nga, that's the definition of a leader. So I think one of the major qualities that someone, a woman, or anyone can have is the passion, the fire. Is your fire burning inside you? Because if you don't, then you'll just be burnt out. You will just be in a situation where you actually did not want to be in the first place. You're gonna start questioning yourself, baka this isn't right for me, baka I shouldn't be here. Like, you'll be questioning yourself a lot. But that's why before you even step into something, you got to be sure if you really want to be in that position. Because to be a leader is to have a lot of responsibilities on your back, not just by project making, but by leading a lot of people, because they trust you, because they know that you are secure in your values, that they can walk alongside of you. Ayun po. So, other than passion though, it's what are the qualities po ba of a leader? And that's what I usually teach, or what I usually share to others when we do community outreach. One of our projects, it's called Ractivate. Ractivate is where we kind of share to communities how can they use Rotaract as a platform for leadership. Kasi actually, Rotaract is like, you go in Rotaract, you brainstorm ideas, you think of, okay, what communities do we want to help? What can we do for them? See, it's those kind of questions that you ask yourself. And then, yun nga, sa project na yun, I share to communities what are the qualities ba that a leader must have. And one of them is, other than passion, it's, do you think the values that you hold is will ensure that the people that you will lead will be successful, that you will not lead them to a dead end, ganon, that you will lead them to grow them into leaders of their own, of their own version? Because as a leader, you don't want to just create followers, you want to create new sets of leaders for the next generation. And that's also what I'm teaching, especially to my sisters. Kasi actually, we're all sisters. I have an older sister. I have two younger sisters. But my older sister is living in another country, Australia. So,
wow.
Opo. And then I have two other sisters who's currently at home. I don't know if they're watching. But that's what I always tell them na, as an ate, that's my first role of being a leader. Because with the values that I've uphold, I'm also teaching it to my sisters. And hopefully, people can also see when they meet my sisters, like a reflection of the person I used to be before I was an ate or something ganon. And maybe they can see a reflection of me when they meet them, because sometimes I also teach them some certain items na maybe they uphold within themselves. Because I believe that we're all a myriad of each other, the people that you meet. Like, I met you, I have a little fraction of you in me. I met Sir, I have a little fraction of you in me because of our interaction. That's why, as a leader, you'll be meeting a lot of people, you'll be leading a lot of people, and you will be a big impact to those people that are following you. So you have to be extremely wise with how you are working. You have to be extremely wise into where you are leading them tomorrow. Ganon
That's
po.
really true. Ang lalim mo talaga, Irene. I believe you have several projects, diba? Pero among the projects that you already did, ano yung closest to your heart?
Okay, that's a good one po. For me, it would be in education.
Okay, what about education?
Education, because I believe that the education system of the Philippines needs to be reformed. In a way, kasi I was not brought up in an environment, in a school environment that was traditional, where you go to school,
Yeah.
you sit in classrooms, you study. Ours is more independent learning. No teachers. It's really up to your own kusa in Tagalog, your own intention, your own will. And it's really brought up by the fire na, like, what exactly is my dream? What is my goal? And then how will I reach to that goal? That's why you plan a little bit towards that goal. And I think it was the 7 Habits of Effective People. It's start with the end in mind, where you first think of what exactly do you want to reach before you start planning how to get there. So education is really one of my, the closest to my heart. That's why I'm also working with a school. It's called Britannia International Academy, where I teach children. And with that skill that I'm gaining from my work experience, I'm also bringing it to Rotarac, where I'm teaching kids private tutor sa kanila for free, with no cost sa kanila. It's called Project Matuto. It actually started last year, where we would teach, or like a group of other volunteers would teach certain kids coloring science, and it started in Barangay Novaliches. But I wanted to expand that project into kids on the streets. So we started it last August. We started a fundraising initiative called Sponsor a Scholar for 120 pesos. You can sponsor a child on the street with a warm meal, with a free tutoring session for that day as well. And for a Matuto kit, it's including the notebooks, the pens, and all the things that they need for the sessions. And then we would analyze the child. Where are they at in their learning experience? Can they read? Can they do math? And if not, then we will teach them that. As long as they get the core fundamentals of the education. Ganun po. That's Project Matuto.
Grabe. Ako, ganito na age ko, but I never sponsored a student. I never tried, teaching a street kid, or, street children. So I think it's really something, I'm pretty sure that you'll go a long way, Irene, lalo na sa Rotary. And malaking bagay that, there's someone like you who's really willing to share, the time, the talent, and treasure. And sabi nga ni Mike, purpose daw talaga is, ano ba to? Purple heart ba to? Mike, hi bro, thanks for watching. Hi also to our CEO, Dr. Sofia Mara. Hello, hi there in Pampanga. Pasalubong na lang when you come back. And of course, advance congratulations to the club, because on Wednesday it's going to be the Rotary Club induction of QC Mediatek at Harold's Hotel. So all of us will be inducted. Sige. Well, final question tayo before we let Nix again sing 2 more songs. Kay Nix naman, since you're a part of the Rotary, meron ka bang gustong project na meron ka bang gustong i-implement din? Yung matagal mo nang gustong gawin na hindi pa na nagagawa until now? Meron ba?
Recently po, nung sinama po ako ni Direk sa Ayala Feliz, meron po akong binhilan ng kape doon. Tapos nasarapan ako sa kape kasi from Sagada pa. Pwede kang pumili kung saan provinces siya galing.
Wow.
Tapos umorder ako ng sa Sagada galing. Tapos yung Robusta naman from Kalinga, Apayao. So ngayon, naka-chat ko kasi nakita ko yung flyer nila na kada bili mo ng coffee, meron palang matutulungan na cancer patient. Sabi ko,
kay Dits ba to? I think she's a friend. Yeah, she's a cancer patient actually. Si Didits.
Yes po.
Yeah, she's a friend. Hi, Didits. Yeah, she's
Hello
a stage 4 cancer patient.
Yes
She's a very good friend of mine. And you really see how strong she is. So, na-inspire ka sa kanya?
Yes po. Actually, kung possible po, parang gusto ko siyang i-promote kay Direk. Baka Direk, can we do something about it? When ba tayo mag-put up ng event para sa kanya, or kada event natin, i-promote natin yung coffee niya, di ba?
Yeah.
For help na po.
Yeah. Well, nalungkot tuloy ako. Friend ko kasi si Didits, matagal na. And lately lang namin nalaman that she has a cancer. Yeah, everyone's trying to help her as well. But I think, that's really up to God, diba? But so we can only do so much. We can pray for them. Pero it's nice that, you think of something to help other people. I think that's what a Rotarian is. And same as Magis, diba? Man for others.
A man for others.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's really right. And I'd like Pres Ando here to share more about Magis naman, just to inspire everyone before we
No.
ask Nix to sing 2 more songs for us.
A man, kay Father, I'm not sure, not kay Father Aruping ba? It was, like they coined the term man for others. And it's more of a trait that they have tried to cultivate with the students here, no? To to go out of yourself, no, not to just think of oneself, but to think of others, and it goes through a lot of the teachings and the training here for. If you notice, in the projects that they do, there's always that thought of others, not just oneself. And of course, they're supported with things like Magis, meaning you're doing more, more that is pleasing to God, and also cura personalis, no? For the total person.
Right.
So all of these Ignatian virtues that are being taught in Ateneo and the other Jesuit schools have always been directed outward. Not well. Some of it also inward, because you can't be thinking of others if you're not also thinking of yourself. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. So,
that's true.
That's it. Sometimes we forget. Diba? Sometimes we're so engrossed about we forget. It begins with taking care of yourself before you start taking care of others.
That's really true. Exactly. Yeah, that's so true.
I'd like to ask si Jen, yung sa, I mean, both of them are so young, they've got passion, they're doing a lot of things. Nakakatuwa, no? Nakaka-inspire that they don't have to wait until they get to a certain age, that right now they can do something.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'm sure you've got that passion, but I'm sure also you must have some disappointments.
That's what she said a while ago.
Definitely, she
has.
What would you care to share a disappointment and how you were able to handle it or to process that kind of a disappointment?
I think she mentioned it a while ago, diba? That you just went back to where you started. I think that's what you did, right?
Yes, well, actually, as soon as I turned 18, as I said, I wanted to do something more. But before that, I was working with my father.
You did?
Yeah, I worked with my father. It was a cybersecurity firm.
Wow.
I wasn't really keen in cybersecurity, like IT. I was like, boring, ganon. Actually, I've grown to love it though. But the thing is, I'm sorry. When I was working with him, parang the dynamic with a parent and then you're working with your father, ganon. So you really got to balance that out. But then I said I wanted to do something when they hear my name, it's not attached to anyone else. I wanted to be, when they hear my name, they know me for what I did.
Yes.
Like that. Right. And then I've just, through my experience with my dad, I've learned so much. I've also failed so much. But failure kasi is the start of success. But it's really, are you willing to keep going? Are you willing to not stop amidst failure? Are you willing after failure, all you're gonna go is up? Because they say, once you hit rock bottom, the only way is up, diba?
Yes, that's right.
That is the start of my growth, not just character-wise, but even career-wise, I started asking myself, I wanted to do something more, but I don't know what exactly is it. That's why I'm not yet in college. I'm supposed to be second year in college right now, but I chose to do a gap year because I really wanted to explore more of myself before I dived in to something that I was not going to be interested in the next few years.
Okay.
That's why with the experience that I have in Rotaract, I started to discover more myself. And next year, once I start college, I'll be able to know now what I want. So, but one of my main challenges po talaga is distractions. You get really distracted easily, especially if no one is directing you.
Yeah.
That's one of my main problems that I'm battling even right now po. Ayun po.
You really need to pray, to help you focus.
Yes.
Right? That's very important.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my advice to you as a parent. So finally, you have final message to everyone out there, especially to those who are not yet members of Rotaract, diba? Please.
Okay, I just like to share with everyone that before I began with Rotaract, the relationship I had with God, because I first did charity work with the church because of my tita, my aunt. She has a church. We would do charity work together. And I think it is my only advice to everyone is to find a relationship not just with other people or with yourself, but with God, because He will be the one to grant you your purpose. He will be the one to help you direct yourself to that purpose. And if you do not have a relationship with God, then you'll be lost. You'll be stranded. You'll think every problem, every obstacle is a dead end. You'll have no hope. So a relationship with God means hope, trust, a secured future, because you don't have to worry. And just keep growing. Just keep learning and discovering more of yourself, and have a passion in sharing what you have to other people. Ayan po.
Thank you very much, Irene. Yes, maraming salamat. And hello to Sis Gina Pagayunan Kapal. Naku, wag mo nang maningil. And to all our friends who are watching right now, maraming salamat. Episode 22 na pala ito. I almost forgot. Wow, grabe, ang tagal na. Ang layo na. Ang layo-layo na natin. As much as we want to, have a conversation pa with Irene and Nix, we need to go to give way to another show. So let's leave this Monday, episode 22, with Nick Santos doing 2 more songs for us, everyone, to inspire your afternoon. Thank you very much for watching again, ASPACes. This is your voice, your space, your story. My name is Gail.
I'm Andrew.
Yep, maraming salamat. This is Radyo Katipunan 97.9 FM. Your one big FM. Take it away, Nix.
Trouble, he will find you no matter where you go. Oh, oh. No matter if you're fast, no matter if you're slow. Oh, oh. Or the cry in the morning. Oh, oh.
platform including po Spotify. Pati po yung newly released ko po kanina na Kay Tagal Kitang Hinintay. And before ko po kantayin yung last song po, gusto ko po magpasalamat sa ASPACes po, kay Ma'am Gail po, and kay Sir Andrew po, kay Ma'am Irene. Andito po rin si Sir Arley, kay Direct Mike, sa Hollands Media Entertainment po. Salamat po for having me here. And finally po, I will be singing my very first release song po na ang tawag po ay Illegal Settler. Para po ito sa mga in love po, pero yung tao na nagugustuhan, na napupusuan nila ay masyadong pribado yung puso po. Kaya hindi ka makapasok. Yes po. This is called Illegal Settler po. you so much po.
They've been behind every exam week, every thesis defense, and every milestone along the way. As they grow into thinkers, leaders, and changemakers, we are right there with them, listening, learning, and leading. This is your space, your voice, your story. where parenthood, purpose, and community come together on air. This is ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action. Listen in, laugh with us, and journey alongside fellow Ateneo parents as we share stories of service, solidarity, and the magic in everyday parenting. ASPACes, your story, your voice, your space. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9